Okay, number 26 says a rectangular shaped dance floor has a perimeter of 200 feet. If the floor were 20 feet wider, its width would equal its length. Find the length and width of the dance floor. And they're asking us to use a system of equations in two variables to solve this. So first of all, I have to know that perimeter is equal 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Or of course I could have said 2 times the length plus the width. So I'm going to plug into that what they gave me, which gives me 200, because they told me the perimeter was 200 feet, is equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. They also told me in the problem that if the floor were 20 feet wider, its width would equal its length. So that means the width is equal to the length plus 20. The width is equal to the length plus 20. So this is a perfect setup to use substitution because one of my equations is solved for one of my variables. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to substitute this in place of W in that equation. So I have 200 equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the length plus 20. And that gives me 200 equals 2L plus 2L plus 40. All I did here was distribute. That gives me 200 equals 4L plus 40. I'm solving for that L, so I subtract 40 from both sides. And I get 160 equals 4L. Whoops. Divide both sides by 4. And L equals 40. That's my length, 40 feet. But now remember, on substitution, you have to take what you get when you solve for the first variable, take it back, and plug it into one of your first equations. So here I have W equals L, which we already said was 40, plus 20, W equals 60. Now remember, on a word problem, go back and read what they asked you to give, because I've solved for two variables, but I haven't answered the question yet. The problem says find the length and the width of the dance floor. So my dance floor is 40 feet by 60 feet, or the length is 40 feet and the width is 60 feet. And there you go. Now I've answered the question that they asked of me.